Hi, myself Professor A.J. More, working as Assistant Professor in Engineering Science Department. Today our topic is on engineering curves. Um, the hands-on practice will be based on the problem of sheet number 1. In that we are going to draw a problem. We are going to draw a problem of engineering curves. So you know the problem which is there in the curves, that is a thread is wound around a circle of diameter 50 mm, keeping it tight such that after one rotation of free hand of the circle touches the fixed end on the circumference of the circle. Draw the path of the free end. So based on the condition of the concept, we can understand. So this is an involute curve. This is an involute curve. So what they said, a thread is wound around the circle of the diameter 50 mm, keeping it tight such that after one rotation of the free end of the circle touches the fixed end. So we have to draw one free end and one fixed end. So along the circle, along the circle. So one one end will be the free and one end will be the tight. So as per the condition, we need to draw the circle. So dimension of the circle is given 50 mm. So first draw the circle. So appropriate location, select the appropriate location, press B for the diameter. Diameter is given 50 mm. So draw 50 mm diameter circle. Then we have to draw a radius vector for this particular circle. So draw the radius vector. This is called radius vector by using the line. Then go to the draw. After going to the draw, go to the modify. Then go for array. We have to divide the circle into the 8 equal parts. So select the polar array. Select the, as per the instruction, once you select the polar array, it's asking select the object. I need to uh, division of circle into the 8 equal parts. So divide it and enter. Then it is asking axis of rotation. So axis is this, and as per the concept of previously drawn. So if you click, double click on that, so you can see how many rotations and all, which is mentioned in the property table. So this is what you can say about the division of, you can say, circle by using uh, array command. So we have divided the circle into the 8 equal parts. Similar way, we need to 8 equal parts, but something problem like it is not mentioned the angle. We want the 45 degree, so it will be getting 45 degree angle of rotation into the 360-degree revolution. That is one convolution. Okay, so angle between the two radius vector is 45 degree, and the it is 360. For number of atoms, we want 8 atoms. So this is what we can say, uh, division of circle using polar array command. Then we need to draw by perimeter. So select uh, you can select calculator. So by using the calculator, so we can find out the perimeter. So by perimeter, uh, by calculator, we can calculate uh, the perimeter for the same. So in this, we can find out the perimeter of the same. So for the 3 point, uh, for the 50 mm diameter circle, we are getting pi d is equal to 157.6. So we need to draw the perimeter equal to 1 point, press F8 to get the same straight lines f57.6. Okay, so we'll get this line. Then similar way, we have to divide this we have to divide this into the equal number of parts as well, or we have to use the polar array command for the same. So go to the modify command again. So before this we need to use the divide command for this. So divide, then select the entity to divide this entity. How many parts? 8 parts, because circle we are divided into the 8 parts. Okay, so and now we can use that particular command as a array command. So with respect to the point, if you go on the lines, this is the first line, I will go 5 mm. Then next, repeat the line. You can see the coordinate point 5 mm. Okay, similar way, 1 more 5 mm. Similar way, repeat the line 5 mm. Similar way, 5 mm. So that every division of line will be the constant 5 mm. Or in this case, we can use the array command also, the rectangular array command, one and the same. So I started with the division of line, so I'm using the same. You can use the rectangular polar command. Now I have to rotate this along the axis, as we are learning the manual practice, the tangent drawing. So go to the modify, again array, polar array, then select the object. This is my object, as you know, the perimeter. Then it is, you can enter, then edge is the select the same. So this is what we have drawn after the array. You can double click on that, you can get the same. Now as per the dimensions, you know, 1 to p, 2 to p, 3 to p, we need to transfer the distances. So to get the curve, I am using again the spline curve. To show the curve, use any color, thick line, thickness 0.30 mm, 0.40 mm, whatever. Then go to the spline curve starting with the free end. Now what is the fixed end? Fixed end of the circle, I can say this is the point P, and P dash will be the free end, which is freely moving along the thread. So the first point and second point, then I can, sorry, this is not second point. So this is second point, then third point, you can say. So this is the fourth point, you can say. After the fourth, 1 2 3 4, fifth point, you can say. Sixth point, you can say. Last one will be the this end point. So double time enter, 1 2 2. So this way we can say this is the involute of the your circle. Then you can show the dimensions for the same dimensions, linear dimensions. This perimeter we can show the as per the concept. So this is what perimeter equal to 157. Can increase the size, we can change the color, as you know this. Okay. Okay. Now if you want to delete it, there is one command called trim. So select all the object. What is the use of trim command? So whenever there are more than two entities are crossing each other and the unwanted entities, if you want to delete, then you can use the trim command. So as you know the concept of the involute how to draw, how to take the 1 to p, 2 to p, 3 to p distances. The same concept we are utilized, and passing through the points I have passes the spline curve. Then now I am using the trim command. You can go to this, there is extent, there is a trim command. You can see the icon trim command. Now it is asking select entity to trim. So जो भी नहीं चाहिए on that particular entities you can click. So those entities will be removed. Select the entity to press. What is asking? So in this particular software it is not working, but in AutoCAD you will find. So those commands will be working, which you can easily delete those required entities. So I hope that the concept of involute drawing you understood in this particular session, and how to draw the involute in the AutoCAD or JWCAD you learn. Manually everyone know the concept, but how to draw in AutoCAD, so that we don't know. So with this problem we learn how to use polar array, how to use divide commands, how to use spline curve using the basic and modifying commands. One more feature we want to see, but unfortunately it is not working in this. So it requires some intersecting points. So once intersecting points is there, then we can use those cases. So I can go for the trim. Let's see one more time. Then the entity, select the entity of cutting edges. No, it is not working. One more time. We have divided. That's why it is not taking where the intersecting points are there. They are taking the like this. Okay. Thank you. For in this session, we learn about the how to draw Archimedean spiral. Sorry, how to draw the involute by using the CAD software. Uh, So I hope that some commands will be refreshed to you. Follow the procedure what we have learned, hands-on practice. Use the command prompt line and see the instruction, and as per the instructions, draw the curves. Thank you.